Hey guys, welcome back to another weekly garden tour. So I did miss last week. We just had way too much on the go. I ended up going filming for the Great Cycle Challenge. So if you haven't already looked at that video, go ahead and check it out. I'll post a link on this video here. So let's get to the tour. Alright, so as you guys can see, the spaghetti squash. They've grown quite far into the grass here, but there are quite a few in there now compared to the last video. They're spread out everywhere. There's some actually hiding back there. A few big ones down here. So it looks like we're gonna have good harvest for these. Let's keep moving back here. Try to make this a speedy tour. So for the butternut squash, we have flowers. Now, have they been pollinating each other? That's a good question. Only time will tell. Over here, green onions, they grew quite a bit since when we had actually harvested them all. The earwigs got into some of these too, but not so bad. Bush beans, we're still harvesting a ton of them. I'll go ahead and show you guys some of the ones we've harvested. And let's move on to the tomatoes. I'll actually go around and show you both sides of it, but as you can see here, there's quite a bit. Something seems to have gone to some of the small ones here, but there's a whole lot of them. Once they're all ready, we're gonna pick them as they ripen. There's a lot of them, and like, check it out, all the flowers still. Bigger ones here. And if you move on down, right down here, some beefsteaks. And we have already harvested a handful of them. Can't even tell, there's so many. So let's move on over to the other side. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. So as you can see, still a whole lot of the beefsteaks. And it's full of them here. Like, seeing a little bit of color on there. They're coming along. So yeah, that's our tomatoes. And as you can see here, we're still harvesting a lot of the bush beans. We're here every 2 or 3 days. But these onions are starting to get ready. Some of them are ready to go, and still waiting on some to be ready, but there's a whole lot of them. Some of the bush beans here. Let's move on down to the peppers. Let me just show you right in the middle. So, if we kneel down and actually look at them, this one here, and it is getting dark, so it's harder to see right now, but a bunch of them in here. The original one is down here. It's quite long. It's not as big as I would have expected it, but it's quite long. In here, they're still all kind of small, but there's a bunch of them. Same as those ones. Nice ones in the middle there. That's actually probably the nicest looking one in here. So you can actually see all the way across the other side. 3 plants deep. There's some nice ones on the other side. And let's move on down to the cucumbers. So these have grown a lot. So let's look at the back side of them. You'll see where they actually are. Can you spot them? There they are. Got one here. A really big one here. Well, I wouldn't say big, but it's long. And another one there. While we're back here, may as well look at where the pole beans are. We've actually just come through and harvested a whole lot of them, but look how high it gets. So that's it's good growth. I'll swing over here. Got our Brussels sprouts. I mean, they are very small. It takes a while to actually grow them, but you can see them all in there. And then the broccoli. This is what we are looking for. We've got 3 plants that are exactly like that. And on the front side here, we got another golden zucchini in there. Smaller one here. So the bigger one, we have to come get it there. Maybe tonight once we're done getting all the bush beans. If not, tomorrow. And over here, all the bush beans and the carrots. Still a jungle of carrots, but we got to go through them, as you can see here too. Natalie's picking out all the bush beans. It's quite a job. And then over here, to finish off, we got the last garden bed. Basil, I mean, that's quite a difference from before. It's still all chewed up, but still grew drastically. Parsley we have to come get soon, and the oregano we actually have to come get some more. It's ready to go. No more spinach. And on the back side, all the kale, something came and actually chewed up, I'd say 95% of them. So we probably won't be seeing anything there at all. But we got a couple nice ones. These are the survivors. And in the back, all the snap peas. We keep coming to harvest them, but you can actually see there's a bunch of flowers that started up again. We weren't expecting that to happen. We thought we had them all, but it's a good sign. We can always use more. Alright guys, well, that's the tour. It's getting kind of late and having a hard time seeing what we're actually harvesting, so I'm going to go ahead and jump in, help her out, and we'll be seeing you on the next tour. Have a good one.